Welcome to Midnight Madness 2012. I'm Mike Cameron, as always, from thesubstream.com, and I'm surrounded on one side by the single greatest movie-watching audience ever assembled in one place. This is a community that's been cultivated over the years, and you'll not find a more dedicated, ravenous fan base than the one for Midnight Madness. Tonight, the first screening is Dredd 3D. We've already seen the crazy Dredd Harleys go by with the guys in the modified helmets. I don't know what... Speak of the devil. If you're going to see any Midnight Madness screening, this is the one you should be at. And you probably are, because there's like a gabillion people here. Should we go talk to some of them? Why not?
Whatever sign.
I get the sense, just the vibe, that you might be a little bit of like a Midnight Madness vet.
Yeah, this is I think my third or fourth year in a row.
Midnights are hard. Like, what is it about Midnight Madness that, drags you away from normal life to be a vampire at night for these movies?
I generally love the movies they show, and the crowd is just great. They really get into it, and it's just fun. Even if it's a shitty movie, the crowd usually makes it fun for me, and I get into it.
What's your favorite Midnight Madness movie that you've seen?
I'm gonna guess it was last year's The Raid.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite movie experiences ever.
Usually the Midnight Madness is a great crowd, so I'm really excited about that.
Have you been to Midnight Madness before?
First time.
Are you excited?
Yeah, he's taking me. I'm excited.
Yeah, what do you think of the crowd? What's the quality of the folks in line?
It seems pretty exciting.
What else are you guys? Are you going to see any other screenings or anything?
Yeah, we got a couple more of the Midnight Madness. We're seeing Lords of Salem.
He doesn't think I can handle that.
You know, what are you going to show? You can make.
Yeah, for sure.
You could handle a Rob Zombie horror film, I can tell.
For sure.
It can't be any scarier than this one's going to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Hi, I'm Justin, and I'm here at Midnight Madness, and me and my friends are usually the first ones in line. We've been going to Midnight Madness for like 5-6 years now, and it's not even just the movies that are playing, but it's really the experience of when we come. As I said, we're always first in line, and that usually means we have to be here like 3 hours early, but it's really the experience of being with friends and knowing that we're seeing films that are going to be like exciting, out there, and just plain weird. Probably one of my favorite Midnight Madness movies I saw was The Raid last year, which opened Midnight Madness. Mostly because action films usually play the best, because one thing about Midnight Madness is that the audience gets completely into it. They applaud, they jump to their feet, and it's really like being like at a rock show.
Did you just blow into town? You look fresh.
It was last night, and we got in just after the press office closed, so it was up super early for the badge, and then run to your first screening.
How many have you seen today?
Just 2 today, and then I had to write them both up, and then managed to get like about an hour of sleep before I came over here. So
That's pretty good. An hour's not bad.
I felt pretty good about that. I saw Looper this morning, which I think is amazing, and I saw a rough cut of it last year, and just the difference in that year of editing and fine-tuning and polishing, I think is amazing. It's by far Rian Johnson's best film.
Give me a quick top 3.
Always curious what Terrence Malick's up to. Gotta see To the Wonder. I'm so curious. I think the Wachowskis and Tom Tykwer, I would not bet against them on Cloud Atlas. You know, I'm gonna have to go with the new one from the guy that made Blue Valentine, Place Beyond the Pines, just because Blue Valentine for me was such an unexpected nuclear bomb when I saw it.
Are there any Midnight Madness ones that are sticking out as likely ones for you?
Look, the ABCs of Death, the 3 minutes they showed us at South by Southwest this year, were filthier and more deranged than any feature film I saw in a theater, so all for it. It looks like Midnight Madness the movie.
So excited about Dredd at all?
I am. Actually, the word of mouth out of Comic-Con was great. The people in the UK that have seen it, who are lifelong Dredd fans, they seem to really like it. So it sounds like this time out they've done what Hollywood couldn't do in '95, which is get it right and keep it violent and have fun.
What is your favorite aspect of Judge Dredd? I don't want to ask you. Okay, what do you know about Judge Dredd? I don't know much about Judge Dredd either.
I don't know much about him either.
He's a cop, right?
Yeah.
So basically he's a cop, but he's also a judge, and if he finds you guilty, he executes you, or he dispenses the punishment on the spot.
That seems pretty efficient.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's a cop, and he kicks a lot of ass. You know, I've seen the commercials for him. I've never got really into the comics, but I'm a fan of the gore and action, so...
It's a hell of a trailer.
Yeah, it was really intense.
is a monumental night because it is the first 3D film for Midnight Madness ever! Does everyone have their glasses? Everyone knows how you put these on? Don't touch them. All right, once you put these on, you're going to be thrown into a future apocalyptic, crime-ridden world where there is, of course, law. How you doing, guys? Are you ready?
Thank you for being here. Thank you for waiting. We really hope that you enjoyed the film. It was worth the hour wait, I promise.
We just saw Dredd 3D. And that started an hour late because of the screening of the Jack Kerouac movie that just went on and on and on, apparently. And yeah, that's it. What'd you think of it, Ryan?
Well, it doesn't matter what I thought of it.
Doesn't matter at all.
What did you think of it?
I don't know, but I'm ready to talk for 1 minute about it.
You think you can sum up your feelings in 60 seconds?
Yes.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
60 seconds are on the clock. Starting now.
So the thing about Judge Dredd as a character, as he exists in the cultural landscape, is I don't actually know any Judge Dredd fans. I've never met any, and granted it was an English comic, but I know English people, and none of them were fans of Judge Dredd. Everybody knew who Judge Dredd was, but none of them really liked Judge Dredd, and I think that it might be to do with the fact that Judge Dredd as a character is really hard to like. He's really cool to enjoy as a concept, being the kind of a Terminator dude that just gets to judge, jury, and then execute people. But it turns out that when you have to watch that guy for an hour and a half, it's really boring because you can't see his eyes and he has no personality. Alex Garland wrote a really kind of semi-smart script. There's a bunch of really cool David LaChapelle slow motion shootout scenes and not much else, unfortunately. It's really pretty, it's occasionally really smart, but Dredd is just not a compelling character for me.
You disagreed?
I enjoyed the shit out of that, and I actually enjoyed it because I found the two of them as compelling as I mean, and by no means am I saying they're the richest characters in the world, but I found Dredd and the girl surprisingly engaging as leads for the movie. And I was looking forward to the movie, but I kind of expected it to be crap. So the fact that it was, first of all, as well directed as it was, and second, that I actually gave a shit what was going to happen to the leads, blew my mind.
We're going to be here. I won't be here, but Raya will be here. You're going to be here for, sounds like a bunch of them.
Yeah, I'm going to be here for 5 more, and then I will be hosting the last one. John dies at the end. Yeah.
Tomorrow night we got 7 Psychopaths, which everybody is really excited about. A little bit of controversy, though, with the way that screening is being run within the TIFF universe. Do you want to give us a teaser of why?
Well, it's a premium screening, which has never happened in Midnight Madness before, which I accept that the festival was going to... It means it costs twice as much money, and you can't get it on the coupon book passes that me and many of my friends purchase.
Interesting controversy here at the Midnight Madness screening program of 2012 at TIFF. Check back. We'll be documenting all of the ins and outs of this intriguing development and all the rest of the other night movies. It's like 3:30 in the morning now. Can I go home, please?